Hey guys, XJ9 here, and today's gonna be a video about the recent MTX survey, and also mostly about my suggestion, which is a non-MTX server that's permanent as long as there's players playing it, obviously, with also some different game mechanics that I would personally like. That's Robin, by the way. He's kind of loud, so I had to put him away a little bit. So I was gonna make a video about this in regards to a non-MTX server that I think would be way more popular than RS3. I've talked about it a few times on my stream when I was doing a Contra back at the Sanctum of Rebirth release. But, I'm going to talk about it now. So, if you haven't seen it yet, there's been this player survey. And I honestly didn't really read this. It's just about, hey, there's a new survey. Nothing concrete, just a direction. We're supposed to get some message in September. Uh, this MTX survey is invitation only, I believe. So you have to get an email on your Mainscape email address, and click on the link. To know it's real, you usually have to look at the time slash see if there's any spelling errors, and also if it says your username, it'll probably be real. Just be careful with that. I already did the survey. The survey was quite long. It took like 30 minutes, actually, if you were actually thinking about all the things and putting details. So, there's also at the end, they said, do you want to be part of a closed group survey where, like, you can go on a Discord call, I guess, with some of the people that work on MTX? I'm not even sure. And be on a video on Discord and talk to them. I would love to do that. That'd be funny as heck. I doubt you could record it. I think it's probably controversial. It's probably under the wraps. I don't think you could. It's probably a confidential meeting that you would have to have with them, which I respect. So overall, I think the survey was pretty good. Some of them was weird, where you had to put, oh, what are you most interested in slash least interested in? But some things I was completely not interested in. So you couldn't put like, I don't want these. I think you could at the next step, actually. So I'm not sure. I liked that you could. I'll be honest. The biggest problem in the game, I said the top four was lamps, stars, proteins, and unstable proteins. I also think cinder cores were bad because of my other idea when it comes to design. So with a new server, they pitched an idea about, if we made a new server, how likely would you be to play it, and like, would you play it, and like how much would you play it, and how much would you play it based on like, because if you play this game, like, how much would you play? Like, would you completely ditch Mainscape? Would you play mainly the new server? I said I would probably mainly play this server. I would still probably play this server, but I'd probably mainly play that game. I don't think it even takes that long to level up and stuff, and I just think the game would be more appreciated, more prestigious, especially with 110s coming. Um, and because, like, if you saw someone with like 110 rune crafting, you'd be like, oh wow, they actually worked on it. Another thing I said in the survey, though, was I do believe that they should make it so skills can only be leveled up through core methods. So with rune crafting, it has to be rune span or rune crafting. And yes, rune span's AFK, but it's absolutely doggy poo poo. It's like not even that AFK compared to AFK standards now. Like, rune span's like 30 seconds of AFK compared to like 5, 10, 15 minutes of AFK with other skills. Um, it's also really slow. What else? Yeah, so if you were to do daily challenges with rune crafting, it would just be bonus experience. I would also maybe reduce the daily challenges XP, but maybe not, since keys would be removed. Uh, what else? Dungeoneering tokens, sinkholes. They would be bonus XP. I'm not sure what else. Like, let's go through the skills. So combat. I said dummies shouldn't even be in the game. I don't even use dummies. Mining, skilling bosses should probably just give mining bonus mining experience or something like that, probably. Um, Agility, Silverhawks delete from the game. Prif posts would be bonus experience, Empty throne room, I'd probably make bonus experience. Maybe not, because it's such a temporary thing. I'm not sure. Bonus experience would also prevent the method from being the pet from being farmed. So I kind of like the idea. Herblore, you can still again you lamps from quest. That's fair game. Because plenty of quests give lamps. I don't think quests ever gave bonus experience. No, some do. So lamps from quests and stars or bonus XP from quests. That's fair game. That's part of strategy. It's part of the game. Fishing. Uh, what other? I'm not even sure. That's another thing I didn't even talk about. I don't like divine locations. I think divine locations are bad in terms of game design. I actually think they should just remove divine locations. I'm not even joking. Um, it's that or they should be bonus XP. Honestly, but I don't know. It's either remove but make them bonus XP because again, if you're training divine locations and cutting a divine U, I don't think that's a core method of training, or shouldn't be considered one. So it should be bonus, or just remove it. Cooking. I mean, all I've ever done is rocktails, so I can't really think of anything. Again, proteins wouldn't exist on the server, or unstable proteins either. Thieving, thieving is an easy skill. I don't think anyone ever MTX is that. Even prayer, like I honestly think Vires are overpowered. I honestly think Vires again. I don't think that's a core method of training prayer. I think killing Vires should be bonus experience. So it would help alleviate the price, I guess. But even then, I don't know. Vires are just so strong. That's actually kind of controversial. Crafting is just gemstones and stuff, so I think crafting is fine. I'm just trying to think of alternative methods that people do to train stuff. Like fire making, I can't think of anything. Wood cutting, I can't think of anything. I guess we call it Elder Evil Tree. I guess I'll just make that bonus XP. I don't even like the Elder Evil Tree. I hate adding on daily escape. Like when I was going for 200 mil, doing like I had to do Viswax, daily challenge, Elder Tree, Divine Location, some other stupid thing, and it just gets a little bit annoying. Uh, Magic, that's just combat. Let me on, yeah, it is on. Rune crafting, we already talked about rune crafting. Slayer. I think Reaper Task should just get bonus experience. I think them giving flag experience kind of ruins the progression. I think a lot of people use wildcards, but again, wildcards shouldn't even exist. I think wildcards, even if they were obtainable through in-game means, I think they're kind of imbalanced because you're getting tasks that you otherwise shouldn't be getting. So I think they should probably not even exist, honestly. Farming, yeah, Seed Aside should give bonus XP. Another thing I was thinking of, should player owned farm give bonus XP? I don't think so. I think that's a little bit confusing if you made it that way and controversial because like you are, it's like you are farming, so I think it's fine. Just Seed Aside. Summoning, yeah, you only train it through not combat, making pouches. I would like it if summoning was ever changed to be like you train it through fighting, but yeah. Not herbal, hunter. Yeah, no proteins. Hunter's such an easy skill to level up. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Construction, you can still use again. Portables will still exist. I would make portables obtainable through in-game means, whether it's invention or some other means. I would make them obtainable. So I wouldn't want people to like to train construction the normal way, which is in the house. I think it's awful. I think construction contracts and portables work well. So yeah, maybe who knows? That's a good question. Do you think portables should be in RuneScape, or do portables ruin the game? Like, because if portables did exist, you would see more people training at places like Lumbridge Bank or Wars Retreat or Prif Mid or Prif Max Guild, because there wouldn't be a designated spot to go and get a portable. So like, what are your thoughts on that? If someone's listening, what are your thoughts on portables? Like, do you think they should be in the game if no MTX was in the game? Like, should it be obtainable through in-game means, or does the game not need portables? Because that's one thing that kind of makes the game feel small. I think is when everyone's just in one spot instead of spread out. Because in old school, you might go to Catherby, like again, this was like last I played like 3-4 years ago. You go to Catherby, you see someone at the bank training herbler or crafting or someone cooking, you know. So yeah, I'm just curious what people think about. I'm not sure about that one. Dungeoning, we talked about those elite dungeons, dungeoning tokens, sinkholes. All of it should be bonus XP. Train dungeoning, you have to do the core method, which is parties. And I just think dungeoning would be popular. People would realize dungeoning is actually a fun skill. Leeches would be back, obviously. I don't know. I don't like leeches, but whatever. People would make a lot of money. Divination. What's divination? What's it called? Got the Xing Cash, I believe it's called. It should be bonus experience, or just rework it and make the bonus better. But I don't like doing caches. I think the cache should just be bonus experience because that way you would get bonus XP, but you would have to train it. So yeah, I would just personally do that. Invention is easy. Archaeology. I guess archaeology can stay how it is. Because you do get books from archaeology, but you get it from archaeology, not other means. I don't think so. I think it's fine if it's flat, because that's how it was designed. So I can't think of anything in regards to that. Necromancy is just a combat skill. So that's pretty much it. Another suggestion, or an idea I had. Oh, I didn't freaking tell them. I didn't tell them this idea, but there was this idea I had. Oh, man, I should have said this. If I get a follow up, I'm telling them the shit. I hope they Discord call me. um, sorry, I'm laughing at myself. I think rare should be in the game too, but I don't think they should do it like old school where they're just common and no one cares. I actually think rare should function as a gold sink. So there should be an NPC. I don't know where. Maybe at Draenor, maybe at Varrock, or maybe they're only sold during events. So Easter, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine. Like maybe this NPC only appears during those times, and during those times, you can buy all the rares in the game. So you can buy a scythe, you can buy a party hat, you can buy a Halloween mask, and I would have them cost different things. Like a scythe, let's make it cost a bill. Blue party hat, I don't know, 50, 80 bill, 60 bill, I don't know. Halloween mask, let's just make greens 1 bill, blue 2, red 3, purple party hat, 15, 20 bill. Like, I would do something like that. That would be an incredible gold sink. And on top of that, the prestige of party hats and rares would still exist. Maybe not so much with the untradeable ones like Scythe, but I never really see anyone wear them because it's kind of rare you would even wear. Like, you only would see it by AFKing at like World 2 or something, because at portables everyone's like on top of each other. Maybe you would see it more at portables than exist and people had it, but I think if let's say we're on the new server right now. Oh, there's an NPC party at set is like 200 bill, right, or 250 bill. I have to grind all that money, make all that GP, and I can get a party set. That was my goal. 250 bill, GP sync, exit the game, and that's that, right? I guess it should be tradable. I'm not sure if they should be untradeable. Should they be untradeable, or should you be able to trade? I think you should probably be able to trade it. It'd be kind of funny though, because then you might have instances where people just keep on like trading party outs through the GE, like selling blue 59 bill, and then some taxation would happen. But then one problem might be oh they uh, people might stop buying the expensive ones, but maybe that's fine. I think they should probably be tradable, just for the sake of like if it was a tradable rare, it should be tradable. Like Scythe, it's 1 bill, but you can't trade it just like the other game. I mean, maybe not. Again, tell me what you think about that idea in general. I think the idea is really good. I think rares can be a natural gold sink along with keeping the prestige. Like, oh, party hat, that guy's rich. That's what you think. So I just think that'd be cool. People would probably even lend party hats too, which would be funny. People would make money lending party hats again. Um, Besides that, yeah, I'm kind of honestly even excited for the new server. I think the new server would be kind of cool in community. I really do feel like it would be more popular than artistry. I actually really think that. I think a lot of old school people, if they do it right and uh you know I actually really feel like they should remove the alternative ways of training, uh, like with like caches or dungeon tokens, because I feel like let's say an old school creator is playing this game, right, and playing the new server. Yeah, there's no MTX, but they might just make fun of RuneScape 3 saying, oh, you don't need to train the skill. Like, oh, dungeoneering, you don't train dungeoneering, you just do elite dungeons. Like, they might say that, or, oh, you just do daily challenges. I feel like they would still make fun of the game. And I think the goal for Jagex in terms of monetization is actually to kind of advertise to their own player base, but also branch out. Because, like, I think a lot of players that either, maybe, there might be people that play old school, interested in RS3, but don't like MTX, don't like the uh, ways you can skip content. If that was gone, they would be more interested. I even think there's some people probably that don't even play RS3 or old school, and they might be interested because like, oh, I just liked RS3. I didn't want to start new, and I mean, yeah, they'll start new, but like it might be like this is it. Like they might feel like this is the moment. So I actually think it's really important to get it right when it comes to that. I actually hope they make some surveys in regards to the new server if they want to commit to it. I like that they said it's going to be permanent because I don't understand why I wasn't here for Fresh Start Worlds, but I don't understand what the goal was. Like it was just, oh hey, you're here, do this for 3 months or something, and then that's it. It's like I think that RuneScape should try and get with that times and do what other games do, like Dofus and World of Warcraft, where they have different servers and you can change the rules of the servers. Not drastically because then you would have a game like Deadman mode or something, right? Or whatever that's called in RS3 was. I think it was old school, but it would still be RuneScape. It's just no MTX. Like this is literally, it would literally be an alternate reality where MTX does not exist. All the skipping methods of content, like Barbarian Assault would be so popular. Like they need to fix some things with the game, like especially like mini games and stuff. Again, I can talk more about that maybe later in a future video, or if they ask me. Um, I'm also getting kind of like goosebumps honestly even thinking about it, because like I just imagine that. Imagine if MTX was never existed in R3, where would it be? And like it honestly gives me kind of chills because it's like, man, RuneScape could be such a cool game because like even with the Gate of Olympus boss, guys, like it's kind of like disappointing when like this boss gets released and like it's not even like the rune crafting offhand is bad. I think a lot of people are still learning. Like this offhand probably has a learning curve to it. It's really dynamic. Like maybe you need to use Wicked Hood teleport tokens. Maybe you need to do certain teleports that people haven't even thought about doing. But it's like, why even learn this? Like, look at all this text. Why even learn this when you can just do protein essence or daily challenges? Like, cause I really think daily challenges are a big problem because on my alt, I only have 120 left on my account, and all I'm doing is my daily keys, and even daily keys you can I just do my daily challenge. Like, you can literally like a whole year, you can get 70 million experience in a skill in 1 year, just logging and spending 1 minute. So I actually do feel like daily challenges are a problem too. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the whole video. I'm actually very excited. I actually really I would play on the new server if they made a new server. I would play on it. But I really, again, I would be more hesitant if they didn't do fixes like you could only like I don't think dungeon tokens or sinkholes should give direct XP, bonus XP. The beach can exist, bonus XP. It shouldn't be direct XP. Like, hey, you know what? You want to AFK 20 million dungeon experience at the beach? Okay, it's bonus, not direct. So you still have to go train dungeon. I wouldn't mind that. I think that's fine because there has to be a compromise. Like again, people don't want the most. You don't want the most hardcore game, but at the same time, you want it to mean something. You know what I mean? So like again, like AFK is kind of like built in RS3. I understand that. Like another thing I would even talk about, again, I won't talk about too much, but I even think changes to combat should happen, such as the ability stalling stuff, like not even the one where you just click out of range, just people are able to stall like an incend shot, go back to 100% adrenaline, and then just double incend shot or something on a target, right? I think that shit's crazy. I think what else? What was I gonna say regardless of combat? Oh, maybe they should even reduce revolution or remove it or reduce the effectiveness. Like maybe it should just be basics because if you remove revolution, people would just go back to using like I don't even know, necromancy with auto retaliate and basics with conjures or magic with 2H and blood barrage auto retaliate. So I'm not sure if they should remove revolution or nerf revolution. Because I just want things to mean more. Like when you get a drop, it means more. Like a lot of the times, like oh the Gate of Lindis, like these drops would probably be worth more if AFK wasn't such a prominent thing. Because you know how many people AFK Abyssal beasts or abyssal demons, like how much stuff enters the game. Maybe the economy's balanced on that. Again, that's a bigger discussion. I would have to see like I would have to work at Jagex and see where do these items come from. Like maybe AFK is only good for XP, but then like the thing is combats used to be prestigious, but then combats would probably be the easiest 120 200 mils to get on a new server. But in terms of effort, but I don't know. Just tell me your thoughts. Again, nothing's in concrete. I actually really hope they make a new server and do it right. I think they should change the rules of the game a bit, though. I really do. Um, I will also say one more thing is I did say in the survey that if they removed MTX, I would be more up for more MTXs in the Solomon store. So if you go to where would it even be? Where's like the shop? I don't even know. I think that takes me out. I don't know where the shop is. I actually don't know where the shop is, but usually if you click on like somewhere here, it would show, oh, buy the new primal black armor. I wouldn't mind stuff like that if MTX exists. Like I bought the what was it? Some kind of swimsuit outfit for the beach. I thought that outfit was cute. Like that's a good cosmetic. Like Jagex is making way better cosmetics than back when Araxer came out. I remember they were making like these weird Halloween costumes. Like they were okay. They were kind of cute, but like they weren't amazing. Like, oh, I'm not going to spend $10 on that, you know. So I think Jagex has the resources with like the MTX team. Like the MTX team can pump out cosmetics like crazy. One thing you need to be careful of is doing it too much, because if you do it too much, people are going to say, "Well, look at all this DLC and shit talk RSG." You have to realize that there's a community aspect to sales and perception of the game. So, uh, it would either have to be really cheap or either like so scarce. And MTX team works on maybe cosmetics for bossing, or uh, get a a new boss comes out, you get MTX, not MTX, a new outfit at like 500 KC or something, right? Or complete all the achievements. So, um, yeah, that's it. Tell me your thoughts if you listen to this video. I might put timestamps. It might be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. Very exciting times ahead, I think. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up because I always get excited, then I get myself down. So we're gonna go mellow down, Bye.